guys, it is Monday. We are live and it is Miami Monday. I guess we'll call it Miami Monday. Real Housewives of Miami Day. Not recap, kind of recap. This is RealiTEA with Krista Marie on the Who's Starting On podcast on YouTube, which is live. Hey guys, I see us. We are live, and I always say if you're listening on the Who's Starting On podcast side, just the audio part, because I do keep uploading them, they're out there, and you want to see this in crazy live and see the crazy live, come over here and watch me every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and watch how I can't sit still, and yeah, we have a good time. And also, you hear me talking to myself. I'm not talking to myself. Hey, Mimir, I'm so glad you can hear me, and thank you so much. Happy belated birthday. Yeah, it was my birthday, guys. And my eyes all healed, not all healed. It's like almost healed. So I'm good. I'm good for today. I missed you guys on Friday. It sucked so bad. I just couldn't do it. There's no way. It was a sad, sad scene for my face. But thank you for that. It was a good birthday. Also, yeah, go over to Who's Starting On podcast side if you can and give me a 5-star rating. Follow the podcast. Download it. You don't have to listen to it twice. If you're already listening to it here or wherever you're at. All you have to do is download it to rate it. And I get the constructive criticism. Oh, thank y'all. I try. It's like hard not to wear my eyelashes. It's really hard. I have them on, but it was hard not to wear them. So there's no way. And there's no way it was coming on camera. But did you guys watch Miami? I feel like I'm forgetting to say stuff. Oh yeah, subscribe. All that. Follow. No, not follow. What are you doing on YouTube? Subscribe. Sorry, I do appreciate everybody that subscribes. I see all you guys. Share this. Please hit the notification bell too. I hope you guys get notifications. Because please hit the all button. I should, now the algorithm has picked up a lot more of my stuff. I should be getting, you guys should be getting notifications. But all right, let's get into Miami because I'm hot. It's always hot in my house. I'm about to shut the heat off. Actually, no, I'm going to turn the fan on. I'll be right back. Yeah. Miami's my favorite franchise. They just keep saying that because it still is, as much as I can't stand freaking Larsa right now. Listen, guys, this is like Who's Starting On. I'm definitely doing, hey, RealiTEA. Definitely Mimi. I'm definitely going for not Guerdy. I mean, I'm sorry, not Larsa. But we'll just recap a little bit. But anyway, I forgot my news. But all right, so I like the episode, right? For some reason, when I watch it, I don't get like the last 5 minutes. But I did see the opera part. And I cried. I cried when she was singing to Martina. I just want to say that real quick because I thought that was awesome. And I just thought that, Martina loved it. I was so proud of Julia, too. That takes, oh, my God. For her, that takes balls. I mean, she learned, she's not a singer, and she learned opera just for Martina. It was so beautiful. The backstory is when Martina was getting her treatment, she watched this opera, I keep saying opera, this opera, and she really fell in love with it and helped her get through it. And Julia sang it for her at her fuck cancer party, which was cool. So yeah, so we open up. Okay, so first Kiki as a walker, she didn't go to the doctor. Hey Terry, Marisol, she didn't go to the doctor either, but she had some kind of thing going on with her shoulder, and she had a bedazzled whatever the fuck you call it thingy, right? But I don't know. She makes my brain hurt, okay? She still has her Statue of Liberty. I should just make it. She still has her Statue of Liberty confessional. What in the effing world? What are you doing? Why? I hope she looks back. On the other hand, I love Steve. I like her dude. I like her house. I really like Kiki. I didn't know that Kiki and Larsa were best friends. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. Yes. Love it. Yes, definitely. Definitely. You can tell, when Martina looks at her, as much as I say that Martina's hard on her, sorry, my shirt's on her. Martina's hard on her, and that for me was amazing. I loved watching that. But yeah, I just feel like Kiki's jealous of. I know she's jealous of Marcus, but I didn't know that her and Larsa were best friends. I could be wrong. Somebody fill me in if that's true. I mean, obviously not. And I know. And now that looking back, okay, watching back when she was talking about the scene when she was saying her and Julia just aren't going to go. I keep saying Julia, Adriana, Jesus, Krista. Her and Adriana don't get along. And when you look it back, they didn't really say anything bad in the bathroom. It really wasn't that bad. And I do think that Adriana does like to make everything about herself. Now, I didn't understand how deep her depression was or how bad it was that she's getting ketamine treatments. And it makes me so nervous. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever been on drugs. Like, if you've never been on drugs, if you've ever been high, okay. If you've ever, I've meditated, but I've never left my body where I saw other people. Like, I would be scared. And I don't know. I mean, I hear a lot of people do it. I know that on Teen Mom 2, I know that they did it. They did ketamine treatment and it worked. I have the same issues. I would like something to work. Like, I don't take medication anymore. But I was watching that and it kind of scared me. I don't know. I'd like to know, like, what I got to know more about it. But I'm going ahead of myself. But anyway, I like Marisol and Steve's house. It's a cute house. It looks like it should be on the beach. I actually love. Who's that? I don't know who that is. Is she? I don't know who that is. Unless you guys are talking, maybe I'm not watching the chat, but and then okay, so then we move on, okay, like, because I really doesn't that scene with Marisol and her talking about, yeah, exactly, K-hole. That's what it was, a K-hole, and it's like, yes, I have been in one of them, but I was from balloons. When we used to inhale balloons. If my sister enters the chat, her dude was the guy that used to get the balloon, used to get the I've never did K, but they used to do it with the inhaling balloons. And, oh my God, I listen, I used to do that stuff. I was a scumbag. Like, I did anything and I got high as hell and I didn't care. Like, and I'm so lucky to be alive. I'd be scared to do it. Anne Boleyn. I remember Anne Boleyn. Okay. I know. And I'm like, I shouldn't be paying attention to two things at once because I get into the thing, but then you guys know how I am anyway. Anyway, so yeah, that kind of scared me, but I don't know. I wonder how, like, 6 minutes? Is that how, was she only there going for 6 minutes? And how do you not, I mean, do you realize how much you're giving the person? I don't know. And I didn't feel like Julia being in the room with her was necessary. To me, not knowing what's going to happen when I'm in that K-hole is what it's in, but she's in. I don't know how I'm going to act. I don't know. I would want the doctor to be in there. I'm kind of freaking out about it. I don't like how the cameras are there. I feel like, listen, like, you are, yes, exactly, huff it. Exactly. Yeah, whip it. And I've never done them with, I've done them, but I never done them with cream. Like, I like a professional should be in there. But let's back up to the, I want to back up anyway, because, oh, here comes Sweetie Marie. I want to back up to the pizza night date. Now, these are these dates, okay? So we watch the next date. Next thing is the making pizza date with Alexia, Todd, mouth almighty Todd, and Nicole and Anthony. And I like Nicole and Anthony, right? But I just don't like them hanging out with Todd. I feel like these dates are the kind of dates that you look online to see, oh, I need to revive my marriage. What kind of dates can we have? Like, you're learning, neither one of them like to cook for, I don't know. Neither one of them are people that want to cook for you themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, they said, oh my God, we've been doing this for 20 minutes. Like, yeah. And that's exactly where it came from, right? We used to steal them from the veterinarian. I think that's how some people used to get it. Listen, I think now, like, I just feel like I'm just so lucky to be alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, that I just not gonna mess around. But I don't know how, like, I mean, she left her body. It's what she felt like. Sure, she said that she was, I'm still feeling hard on myself, but it just really freaked me out. But anyway, yeah, let's get back to the thing. So the pizza date thing. Why do I feel like Todd and Alexia are just trying to prove something to everybody? And I don't understand it. I don't really understand it. If you guys aren't having marriage problems, why are you having these weird dates where you're trying to be friends with the people that literally why you made that weird ass apology video? I'm like so confused. I don't get it. And Alexia just reminds me of, you know who? And it's a weird story between them. Teresa. It's like crazy. But I wasn't really buying it. I wasn't really buying that whole date thing. And I don't really feel like Todd needs to talk about it 10,000 times. Why again, Todd, are you talking about what happened that night? Why are you talking about her? Like, you keep apologizing for not being there that night. But these people that didn't really even, they're kind of like on your side, which is weird. But I don't know. Did you guys see? Are you guys paying attention to Marisol's Statue of Liberty confessional? All these confessionals are fucking whacked, okay? Not just this show, a lot of them. I'm going to have to just do a live with just confessional videos or confessionals so you guys can see what I mean. So you don't think I'm crazy. Because you just need to pay attention to every show that we watch, even though I missed Salt Lake this week. I'm going to catch up with it this week. But just the confessionals, I'm just saying. I know. But even so, like, I feel like Alexia and Todd are trying to prove something to somebody. These dates are weird. I liked Anthony and Nicole's date to get the basketball stuff. Like, that was cool. This date to me was just weird. It's like you're trying to prove something weird. I don't know. Like, I gotta stop saying like. So honestly, the other day, I was trying to do this therapy thing for my ADHD program, and they're like, listen to yourself back without watching yourself, and then watch yourself without listening to yourself back. And I'm like, holy shit, I can't stop fucking moving. And then me and my sister are talking about this morning. I'm like, if I sit on my hands, I feel like I can't speak because I do talk with my hands. I'm always doing like, I gotta put, all right, so let me put everything down. Let me just try to do this because it's like weird. I feel like a weirdo. Anyway, so let's get back to the cooking class. I'm all over the place. But again, it was cute. The apology was cute. It was just strange. It was a cute apology, but it was a strange apology. And I really do feel like, yeah, she really does. It gets me really mad. Like, and because even on Potomac, Karen's Sesame Street, basically her like Big Bird looking confessional. It just reminds me. There's a lot of these like right now. The confessionals are just killing me. That's the nice things. That's at least I'm saying. That's like the nicest of the things I could say. You know, I could say some other shit. I could call her. You know, I could say some other stuff. But I'll take an Instagram apology with chocolate. You know, but so I guess Todd's not going to the fuck cancer party. Again, he's not going to the party. Like, this is what I'm saying. So we're going to have a bunch of Todd not showing up and then a bunch of fake dates showing how her and Todd are fine. And then a bunch of confessionals about her and Todd are fine and how they've had a rough year, but they're fine. And apparently, allegedly, Adriana said nothing to Todd first. Todd said to her, I need to work on my marriage or something like that to that effect. Whatever that was about, I hope to effing God they have cameras because I need to know who said what now. I actually believe Adriana. Well, no, Adriana said that she brought it up first, right? But like, to me, it's all weird anyway. Because you guys are obviously, but we think there's something wrong. I mean, I do anyway. But, okay. So the next scene is Marcus and Larsa's podcast. Now, I said everybody should have a podcast. I do. Listen, it's free. If you have some shit to say, and you can't really get your, you know, if you want to defend yourself, you really can't get, people aren't listening to you, just have a podcast. Am I going to listen to Rachel Markel's podcast? That'll be a straight effing fucking no. I don't care anymore. I've lost interest. I kind of interested a little bit in Larsa and Marcus's, but not really. I take that back. I won't be listening. iHeartRadio must be out of their mind. I guess, like, what are we going to talk about after we find out that, yes, she didn't babysit him, okay? I love their love. Do I think he wants to marry her? No. Does anybody think that he wants to marry her? This is his first girlfriend. Does he want to marry her? I mean, if he doesn't, I don't know why they're calling it, what are they calling it? Affection? What is it? Hold on, let me think about it. It's a weird thing. Separation anxiety. That's the name of your podcast? Okay. No wonder I couldn't find it. Like, mine came up. I mean, listen, I'm like, lemon on the spoon bowl, and my shit came up for, I don't know, whatever. I don't know. They look like they're in love. I do not think he wants to marry her. I didn't drop the call link, guys. I'm sorry. I'm dropping the call link. Anybody else to call? I say that all the time. This time I forgot to drop it. Nobody reminded me though. Another stupid thing from here. Listen, at one point I was like, you know what, motherfuckers, now everybody just got to, all of a sudden everybody got a podcast. And I was only mad about it because I wanted it. Because I wanted my first. Not that I wanted that. I had the YouTube channel, but I couldn't get my ass in gear. Listen, I'm not upset about it anymore. Everybody has a podcast now. Everybody does. Like, listen, if you have something to say, why not? And anybody that doesn't want one, you can come on mine and you can tell me what you have to say. Just saying. As long as it's about reality TV. Just kidding. All right. So now, okay. The producer's in front of them. I don't know how I'm going to have to ask a couple of actual professional podcasters besides myself saying how this works when iHeartRadio is right in front of you. They were following a script. I don't want to follow a script. Do affiliated marketing, hon. Why are you doing that to yourself? You are not. Listen, I didn't start a podcast to follow an effing script. I was kind of annoyed by that. I'm like, wow, that must how it works. I got to ask Ryan Bailey. I know a lot of people that are, iHeartRadio, and I'm like, do they sit in front of you? Do they give you a fucking script? Like, no way. Oh, listen to yeah. Oh yeah, me too. Isn't it good? Yes, I loved it, Terry. I love the episode with Josh. I feel like Josh, I watched the show, right? I watched his, whatever, the Million Listing. And I loved watching him evolve and to see him as a dad and to be still so professional. I was very impressed with that podcast episode. And yes, I will be wearing my Everybody Loves Tom t-shirt when Vanderpump Rules starts. I know that I'm not flip-flopper. I know I should probably wait till the end after I get through Miami to talk about this. I will. Just remind me to talk about this because I got a t-shirt coming. I do follow Tom's podcast. I do watch Tom's podcast. I do watch his Patreon. I do follow his Patreon. I feel like this is what Tom had to do. And we know now, this is Sweetie Marie, that Rachel Raquel has had the same opportunity that Tom has. She was offered her spot back. She was offered money. She had she said that she was getting mentally well, and I was on board with that until she got out and said that she was waiting for a bigger paycheck, and then we know now that she was. You know, kind of butt in my face, please. Wait, she's gonna go climb the press. She's gonna climb the press. Listen, I will not be listening to it. I'm over your side, Rachel Raquel. What did I say? I wasn't gonna talk about this. I'm over your side, Rachel Raquel. You had your chance. You didn't want it. I'm sorry. You ruined your 15 minutes. You could have done a lot more with it. Okay. My baby love them. Okay. Anyway, we'll get to that. So Guerdy. Okay. Now, oh my God, first real quick. When we saw Nicole with her mom and her son, I thought that was Nicole with 2 kids. Her mom is so tiny. Nicole's tiny as it is. Her mom is so tinier. Yeah, it was such a good episode. I honestly, the thing was, don't go away. And now, do we want Ariana to forgive him? No, she shouldn't have to forgive him. But everybody else seems to be. So why not? And I don't care about Rachel Raquel's side. She had so many opportunities to give her side, and she's messed up every single one of them. And now she's going to go on tour on a podcast to talk about her side. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to listen to the people I've been listening to for 13, 14 years now, and who didn't run away from the situation. But anyway. So the ketamine treatments, guys. What do you? I mean, I know what you guys think, but anybody else that's watching on Twitter or on Facebook, like, I know that Adriana tells her brother, tells her dad. That is a situational depression. It isn't really the same thing, but if she also struggles with, a chemical imbalance or something that's like she's just been plagued with her whole life, like me, I never knew why I was depressed. I didn't have a situational depression. There wasn't ever a situation in my life that, yeah, of course, people passed away. I've had situational depression. I've had normal depression where, of course, when somebody gets sick, you know what I'm saying? But then there's the anxiety and the depression that I have for no reason, which I'm not going to go into the spiritual aspect of it, but that is something that's, uncontrollable. And I took medication for so long, and then I stopped taking it, and I'm happier now than I ever have been. And do I struggle with it a little bit? Yeah, I do struggle. Obviously, you see me with anxiety. I can't stop moving. I feel like that's part of it. But I don't know, man. I'm scared of that ketamine treatment. And I feel like meditating, this is just my personal opinion. You see at the bottom, just my opinion. You can have the same effect from meditation. Maybe not chemically, but you can encounter beings and have your closure with them from meditation. I'm just saying, I don't know. I got to look more into it. Shouldn't be so judgy about it. I thought it was weird that Julia was in the room with her. I felt for her. I don't know if Adriana even knew she was holding her hand. I don't know if that's safe. I don't know. Me being in a K-hole, Tyler, that's what it was. Thank you, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Yes. I wasn't sure when he was getting it, what he was doing. I didn't realize, Lisa, that they're putting them in K-holes. I didn't realize. I mean, let's be honest. Okay, if you've ever done K, what is the difference? Okay, right? I know that people under supervision, they do that Asquanda, whatever that other stuff is. Me, on the other hand, I don't want to. I know, but don't you feel like meditation can do the same thing? I mean, yeah, I get that. That's what it does for you. Maybe I guess they people that can't meditate, that hurt. I don't know. It was really hard to watch. It was hard to watch her cry, for one, and I'm glad that she did it, but I don't think that the camera should have been there. I don't think that a doctor should not have been in the room. Maybe they were closer by. I mean, Julie is like, is she even breathing? It's like, I mean, you probably overdosed from it. It was definitely injected. I was like, whoa, what are we doing? Whoa. Do we really want to watch that on TV? Is that really even safe? Let's just talk about it this way. Watching her inject her with ketamine on camera, that could be triggering for people. That could be triggering for drug addicts. Because K is not a drug that's just for that. Like, this is a drug that's been around. It was in Jersey. I mean, we did it I've never done it, but it was in my circle, I mean, for years. I mean, you could do, and then we would trip on balloons, and hell no, do I want a goddamn camera. I mean, there was sometimes I've had friends die from that. Like, it's just nuts. Yes, man. Yes. And then mainlining it on, like, she wasn't skin popping it. Yeah. And they showed it. And I'm like, why are they even showing this? It was hard to watch, not because I'm triggered by it. It's hard to watch me watching her get that upset. Because her dad walked in her, I mean, I understand, I know, but like, to me, leaving your body and having them experience it should be more controlled. Maybe they were. I don't know. We didn't see what was behind the camera. I personally don't want to have that experience in front of millions of people, unless I'm advocating for that. I agree. Yep. Save that thought. We're getting there. Yeah, there's a lot of fans that say a lot of things that I agree with too. Like, what's that mean? I am like in her skin, like, I mean, still, I know that, I mean, either way, I mean, does it have the same effect, but to me, I am trying to think what that means. Just right in her mitten. So what's that? So what do you mean? It's like, is it dripping in her? Or is it like in her muscle? So does she, I don't know. What was it, 6 minutes or something it took for her to feel anything? I don't know. I have to look more into it. I know that Tyler said it worked. Muscle. All right. Definitely glad you didn't enter. It wasn't through her blood. But all right. The yacht party. It was Formula One party, was it? A Formula One party? All of a sudden, Kiki doesn't have a boot. All of a sudden, Kiki doesn't have a walker. But I mean, I understand that she's jealous. I'm not jealous of Marcus, but I don't know. The episode, I just wanted to get to the opera part, you know? Like, Larsa kind of needs to grow up, okay? Now, I like the double date. I do that, but Kiki didn't want Marcus to be there. Of course, Marcus is going to be there. Kiki, when did they become best friends? I didn't know. Maybe they were best friends. I don't know. I don't know if you guys saw the Bethany and Ningni podcast episode. I saw a tiny bit of it where they were talking about Larsa. Kind of, I don't know. It was kind of annoying. You know, and I kind of see now what they're talking about with Larsa. She's always, whenever we see her and Marcus, they're like trying to be, they're on a yacht. They're with all these, like, you know, they're always with the, you know, I know that he's Marcus Jordan, but I would love to see them with like their families. I don't understand. Like, where is her sons? Or son not? I want to see Larsa and him interacting with their families, because I just find it very showy that they're always on yachts and going to these great parties with Lisa and Jody. Like, Lisa and Jody of all people too. I mean, again, they have kids. Like, do you really want to be on these yacht parties, Formula One parties, doing what? Drinking, I guess. I don't know. Like, to see a bunch of models and she said hookers, and I don't know. Maybe if it's like right down the street, it's cool. But they were very dressed up for it. So wait, we saw Kiki. Yeah, it was Kiki. Okay, yeah, because she was with the couples. I got it. Yeah. What do you guys think about Lenny and Lisa? Now I knew that Lisa stayed in the house as long as she could, but calling the cop, like what? Calling the cops, and then her mother-in-law like taunting her. I don't know if I could be in that house. I don't know if it's worth it. I know that she's trying to hold on for dear life. I mean, she ultimately did lose that, but like, how does the mom? I'm just saying, how does the mom, before we even get into the offer, the mom even say you're gonna be a better mom to those kids than you are? Like, what the fuck? Lenny's mother. Are you really that invested in your kid who threw you the fuck out, who you said knew that cheated? You say this isn't your house anyway. That woman's gonna be a better mother to your kids than you are? What? Yeah, I'd be calling the cops too. Okay. So, but we got bigger fish to fry, I guess. I mean, we got Larsa who ran her fucking mouth about the cancer, and now is trying to back it up and trying to double it down and act like, oh, she was testing me. Like, yeah, not really, but I don't know how I feel about the whole testing thing. But for Larsa to then think that it was like make it her, oh, maybe she doesn't really have cancer because she's making a joke out of it. No, I don't think she was, but she's proving a point, Larsa. You did do what she thought you were going to do. And even if she wasn't testing here, yeah. Even if she wasn't testing her, you failed anyway. Like, you failed the test that you didn't even know you were taking. And I don't think even Guerdy knew you were taking this test. Either way, Larsa, shut your mouth. Stop doubling down on it. I wish Larsa would just say, I'm wrong. I shouldn't have opened my mouth. I was in shock. I didn't know how to handle it. And that's why I ran my mouth 6 hours later. No, seriously, 6 hours later. Instead of like going, oh, she's joking, like making it about her, because that's what happens. Lisa goes and tells Larsa in front of Kiki that she had to. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I can't say the word. You guys know I can't speak, so you know what I mean. That's what I want to do. Lisa, maybe we should just do it together. Terry, you want to come? Who wants to come? I think we should all do it. We all thought, we all said last summer or sometime at one point that we should all get together at one point if we could afford it. I'm not saying do a big trip. You could always come to the Jersey Shore and stay here. And listen, find another one. We'll get to another house. I'll ask, my uncle if we could maybe stay at his house. So it's like, it's it'll be like a cast trip is what we can call it. A cast trip. We need a cast trip, guys. Okay. A Christie part. Like we need okay. Anyway, I'm being stupid, but I just feel like, okay, if you're Larsa's friend, you're going to tell Larsa to stop talking. To stop talking. Because even Marcus should be like, listen, Larsa, you did run your mouth. Like, just say you were wrong. I don't know why Larsa did it. I don't know. I mean, I don't think Guerdy was testing her. I just think that Guerdy in the moment told her what she had to tell her because Larsa was up her ass and being like really mean to her. Again, I'm going to back up Guerdy and say, Larsa, you are fucking fake. Like you are. I know I keep touching it. You are. Oh, okay. Yeah. I in Jersey, I was thinking about, so I don't have people around here that are into spirituality as much as I am, or that do anything like that. And I wanted to start a group, but I need people in my area, but I don't know. I like how they're doing it on the shows, but again, I feel like they are kind of, I don't want to say it, but I don't know. People aren't really happy how they're trying to do it on all the shows. I understand people are into that stuff. And I was just watching the Jersey Shore guys, which I still watch the Jersey Shore. They were having the reunion, and guess what? They were talking about the aliens and everything. They're talking about conspiracies and everything. Like, I know. I'm serious too. No, seriously. I'm dead serious too. I'm dead serious too because I even thought about moving to Sedona. Ask my husband if instead of going to Florida to move to Sedona when he's ready to retire. I have to check the ley lines then and see what's strongest. But I feel like where I'm at now, Pennsylvania and Jersey is a good ley line. And then I feel like in Sedona there is too, but that's kind of on the same. Anyway, but so then the party is the whole thing I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for this opera party for weeks. And I love that. I love that she sang for her. I know. We'll find somebody. We could find somebody. I know that I have a lot of people that I talk to on here about that kind of stuff that have like podcasts and like channels and stuff. And they do that, they could probably put me in the right direction. I think some tarot could too. Point us in the right direction if we were interested. But even Norma's really good with crystals too. Norma Maldonado, guys. That reminds me too. Everybody that knows Norma, I don't know if Erin's watching. Erin's at work, but so Norma Maldonado, one of our friends, who's a very good actress. She's in a movie. She was in a Christmas movie last year, and I think it's something. Terry, can you remind me what it is? Something Navidad or something. I'm in Jersey. Are you asking me? I'm in Jersey. Me and Erin are going to watch her. We watch her Christmas movie, and then we're gonna cover it on here. We're gonna do a live and talk about her movie, the movie that she's in last year, the Christmas movie. And I can't wait. Terry and Erin, they both I think they came up with that idea. Oh, you guys you're in Canada. Yeah. See, I'm in Mighty Grace is in Portland and Oregon. Terry is in Maine. You're in Canada. Oh my gosh. In Alberta. Wow, is it cold there? Why do I always think it's cold because it's Canada? But anyway, the best part of the whole thing was the singing. I loved it. I was really proud of her for doing it. And I do think that I kind of take back what I said about Martina. I feel like Martina is kind of hard on her, but Martina was so proud of her. And it was such a good moment, and I loved it. And I didn't, when everybody sat down, and Guerdy was trying to hold that in. I know that Guerdy did not want to bring up the stuff about basically Larsa telling everyone, I don't know why they had to go back and even tell Guerdy that they knew. Because, obviously they know that Larsa told them. I don't know when Guerdy was going to really tell everybody. I don't know. Maybe she was waiting for after that. Hey, Shay. Thank you. We got to talk because I have no idea where you're working there with Shay. Yeah. I also like the fact that Russell gets up when all the women start talking. Or not. Yeah, was it Russell? All of them. They all get up when the women start talking about their drama. Same. They're all behind me. And then you'll see sometimes I'm wearing them too. I have some other right there. Yeah, I use it for everything. I love it's called Mo Mantra. It's I'll have to send you the Mo Mantra that I listen to in the morning. I'm hungry too. Anyway, so yeah, right now Miami is my favorite franchise. I really don't have any real complaints except Larsa and Guerdy. I don't know how I feel about her saying that she was tricking her. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't believe her. But again, Larsa, you failed anyway. So Larsa, I'm never going to be on Larsa's side with this. Her doubling down on it and just not apologizing and saying that, what are you doing, Mama Kitty? Her doubling down on it and not just saying, look, I fucked up. I didn't know what to do. But now she's calling people and saying, is it real? Does she really have cancer? Does she really have cancer? Blah, blah, blah. Larsa, you are failing miserably. You just failed again. You're failing miserably, okay? And I don't like how I don't know. I don't like Guerdy making Guerdy saying all that stuff. What are we talking about? Anyway, we'll see what this dude has to say. Anyway, this thing up. Yeah, we don't like comments like that anyway. But what was I saying about that? I forget how to block people. Let's see if this did anything else to say. But again, Larsa and her fucking literally, Larsa and Guerdy, I just don't understand. I don't think Marcus wants to marry her. I don't think that Guerdy needs to really be that jealous. Not Guerdy, I'm sorry, Kiki. I don't feel that he has a problem finding anyone. And I also like the fact that, everybody else is kind of little just as grossed out by Larsa's behavior as we are. Because even Marcus, I don't know how he's even sitting there and he's okay with her not apologizing. Like, she really just needs to apologize and say, look, to Guerdy, like, Guerdy, you were friends. And she's also taunting Guerdy too. Because Larsa kind of knows that she messed up, okay? So it's kind of like, why are we even going to keep doubling down on it, Larsa? I don't know. I feel like there's more stuff that's coming up. Oh, and then, oh my God, the planting of the shit. That's right. So, Lisa. Okay, I know who you're talking about, Larsa. I got it. I was making sure you're a real person and not talking about me. But yeah, she is. Listen, I call it Ozempic face. I call it Ozempic lip. Because all these women, they get all the plastic surgery, their faces, not only, lose weight. I don't care. Do Ozempic and lose all the weight you want to lose. But then you're getting so much more injections in your face, I guess, to make like the skin match. I don't know. But everything just looks very fake. And yes, it looks very weird. And do her and Marcus, they look like they're the same age only because she does all this work. But it's gotta, come on. I even know what I look like when I take off the hair. I don't know. Again, I think he wants to marry her? No. It's his first girlfriend. Okay. I don't know why they're going to have to call this podcast separation anxiety. We know you guys get separation anxiety. We get it. But, I can't believe that Lenny calls the car. So if Lisa gets the car from Lenny, borrows the car from Lenny, and then when she gives it back, she implants listening devices in it. I guess that's illegal. I guess that is illegal, but can you prove that she did it? I just feel like I have missed something because I didn't even hear about any of this on social media. I knew that he had called the cops on her, but I didn't know it was because she planted listening devices in his car, allegedly. Look, anybody could have done it. His girlfriend could have done it. His girlfriend probably did it. Katerina probably did it. Or her best friend, Adam, he might have done it. We should find out if they were around each other around that time. Yes. Because I don't believe that Lisa implanted a listening device. I think that she's being framed by the girlfriend, the mother, and the girlfriend's best friend. Just saying. Yeah. So, I don't want to say the episode was boring. It wasn't boring. There's a lot in it, but there wasn't really much resolution. Because I'm always saying, yes, conflict resolution. And finally, like, we're not waiting years and years to resolve conflict. We kind of are, because I've been waiting this entire time to find out why Larsa is running her mouth about Guerdy's cancer. And what did Adriana really say to Todd, or did Todd say it first? Yeah, boring and fake. Exactly. Lisa, she's definitely a piece of shit friend. Listen, your friend has breast cancer. We know now that it was more serious than when she thought. And you should not be doubling down, not even on social media, Larsa. Why is she going to the same dinner? I want to know this dinner that Nene and Bethany had. That Larsa Pippen was there, and Jenny McCarthy was there, and Tiffany Thiessen, like all these weird, random people. And I don't know if they're trying to start a podcast called Who's Coming to Dinner? I don't know if this is a new episode. I don't know. Maybe I'm just catching on to this episode of them. But Larsa was there. They're acting like they don't know anything about the Housewives. All Larsa did was talk about the Housewives show. I think she was filming at the time. I love Miami, but it's kind of getting ruined. So next episode better have some resolution. Because I'm tired of it. And I know I did not watch, what's it called yet? I did not watch Potomac yet. I will tonight since I got to do it on Wednesday. And Friday, I'm definitely, now look, I don't know if you guys saw Potomac. I know that it's still going downhill. And if it's crappy, then I'm just not even going to cover it Wednesday. I'm going to just forego that, and I'll do Salt Lake instead. And then, back to Beverly Hills on Friday instead of doing both on Friday. And I'd like to do both, but I don't want to sit here like I'm right now and kind of just, like 40 minutes, I'm ready to go already. Like, I'm just like, I don't really have much to say about Miami, except, Marcus and Larsa, great. Call them, what do they call each other? Larcus? Okay. Well, sorry, you are fake. Kiki's right. I'm sorry. Guerdy was right. You are fake. Let's not hold on to that. Sweet Navidad. Thank you. And it's, okay. So they're in Florida. Okay. So again, can they prove that she's the one who put the listening device in there? You know what I'm saying? And I would want to listen to it too. She is. And she's got a nice body, but I don't know if she should be wearing what she's wearing. I don't know. And podcast OnlyFans. What are we doing? Are we still doing OnlyFans? Maybe I should reactivate my thing and find out. And is Marcus in OnlyFans with her? Because guys, I did go in there and see how much she is making. What she was doing, yes, she could make that much money, but I can't say we're doing that stuff now with a boyfriend. And then going to Christmas and Thanksgiving dinner and knowing that you're on OnlyFans. I'm just being stupid because I'm not on OnlyFans. I wouldn't do it. I don't know. Now you have a whole boyfriend and a whole fat, I don't know, Larsa, what's going on? Maybe it's okay because I'm not going to judge. Listen, I just don't see Marcus marrying her post OnlyFans. I don't know. Maybe not. Separation anxiety. Who gets it? Him or her? I'm very annoyed by that, and I'm very annoyed by Marisol's confessional. In case you guys didn't notice. But yeah. So apparently, yeah, that was why Lisa got arrested. Again, we're still talking about Lenny and what Lenny's done, and it's a year later. I'm annoyed like everybody else. We got the resolution. She lost the house. She gets money from him. It's not enough. I wonder if she bought the house next to Judy. That'd be great. Christmas is coming. I'm going to decorate the trees behind me. I have a lot of Christmas decorations that went outside. What else? Yeah, I'm not going to stay on for 2 hours. I think I want to go now because I do have to go to my parents for a minute. And I got to come back by 2 because the window people will be here again. Yay. Yeah. Exactly. Not kid. Yeah. How are they going to? He's going to want to have kids, right? Exactly. And did you guys know, I don't know if I told you guys, did you guys know that Kris Kardashian, her dude Corey's mom is Mary Kay Cosmetics? Or something around the line of Mary Kay Cosmetics? I'm not lying to you. There is some weird, I am just not even, I can't. I mean, if you guys want to hear more, you got to go to Dana's Patreon. Or if you want to know a little bit more, I will tell you. It is weird, guys. There's so much weird stuff going on with them. I stopped watching it when they went to Hulu. But, all right, guys. So, anyway, this was Monday. Yeah, something around yes. He was loaded, apparently. Loaded. And where's Corey at? Where's Corey at? We haven't seen Corey in a while. According to Kanye, they cloned him. I don't know. I'm just saying, allegedly. I'm just saying. I don't know. But, listen. We just talk about reality TV. One day I'll have spirituality with Krista Marie. We can talk about all that weird stuff. Listen, I guess they're talking about conspiracies on mainstream TV now because it was all over this Jersey Shore and the reunion today. I do too. I do definitely do. I think he's something. Something's up with him. And I mean, there's some things, man. There's some things. The stuff that we knew. I mean, a lot of this Kardashian shit that you guys is all coming out. I mean, all these documentaries. I mean, it's stuff we suspected. I'll say that. Hi, Juice. I feel very today. I'm not myself. I don't feel my self. Aren't we? We think I'm in a whole alien. I'm here. We are whole aliens. I know. Maybe we're hybrid. We're hybrids. Hybrid Ectorians. My sister's my necklace has Palladian on it. She's like, what is that? I said, really? Really? My sister. I said, Google it. Google Palladian. And it was very expensive. And it had some channeling from the Palladians in it. All right. I'm going to get kicked off for this. YouTube's going to hit me for this. No, I didn't. And you know why? Because I'm also very freaked out about the Rothschild thing. Not really. I mean, I love Kathy, and I don't want to believe I'm going to even say them because this conspiracy was listen, the CIA made up that word conspiracy to make us people look crazy. They made it up in the 70s when they screwed everybody up with MK Ultra. Just saying, just Google it. It's all over there. It's all over everywhere. But Mimir, seriously, yeah, hit me in the DMs, guys. Because listen, I need to talk about stuff, and I can't talk about it on here. I can talk about it with other channels and stuff because I go and I watch other people's channels that talk about this stuff. But I don't just think it. I'm totally with my own heart have a knowing about stuff a whole knowing about this stuff. But anyway, I don't want to get into too much of that. But anyway, and spirituality is my thing. Yeah. I mean, I'm Catholic. I was raised Catholic, but I don't necessarily. Yes, thank you. Oh, we are the same person. Tayaga. It's my star. Tayaga. Originally from Alcyon, and then apparently to Arcturus, and then we incarnated backwards, Mimir. Mm-hmm. I know, I saw it. I was so excited. You're freaking me out, Mimir. I will watch it. Yeah. And then it was like, yeah. Nope. One day I was sitting here, you know what's weird? Kate, so there was another podcaster, Kate Casey. You guys probably know who she is. She was 3 years ago. I would listen. She would always say, have you guys watched these certain things that would come out? And it was January 16, 2020. And she said there's a show on a Netflix documentary called Surviving Death. And she's like, you got to watch it. You got to watch it. I watch it. She was telling everybody, telling all her people. And then she also had the lady that was on there, and it blew my mind. And ever since then, it was like a whole thing. But I love Kathy. And I've been saying this for a long time. The Hiltons and Kyle and Marisa, they need their own show. They need their own show, not just Paris in Love and Beverly Hills, because we're getting crosshaired here. We're not getting the whole story from anyone. And we need Kyle and Kathy on the same show, because we're not getting the whole story. Do we think that Kyle's an alien with them? No. I think that Kyle came afterwards. And I think that's why she's treated like the outcast. Did I say alien? I didn't mean that. Listen, there's something up. Hi. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love everybody's watching. I'm just like today, my eyes way better, but it's starting to bother me a little bit. I definitely shouldn't put my eyelashes on, but we're all good. It's all healed and everything. You guys don't even know what happened. I'm not going to tell you how bad it was the other day, but I woke up with another issue with it because of, just can't even tell you. I sent some of you guys a picture. I was like, look at me, guys. Yeah. But, yeah, listen, Femme Tarot has been on, she has been on point with some of the stuff with me. Like, I was shocked. And she didn't even, like, yeah, I have to tell you so bad. I don't want to talk about it here because I always get in trouble on YouTube on here. People don't see, people are leaving anyway. But, it's no secret. I'm a whole alien. All right, guys, let me go. I will see you guys on Wednesday. I will be back on Wednesday to talk apparently about Potomac. I don't know. We'll see how it was. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it, Terry. I'm going to watch it. I just liked her in Beverly Hills. I thought she was funny. She was just herself, and that's what makes it funny. And I liked how down to earth she was with Adam. Listen, she had that Christmas party last weekend, and I don't feel like she even wanted to. I feel like she's that freaking cool. The Daily Mail made her do it. I think Kathy just wants to have her, like, I don't know. I'm going to watch the season. I'm freaked out about her not having her and Kate babies. I don't understand. The conspiracies I hear is a little too much for me with her. I don't truly 1,000% believe that. I just am very confused. Oh, all right, guys. Well, let me go. All right, guys. I'll be back on Wednesday. The Who's Starting on podcast side. I think I said everything. I put all the episodes on there. There's like about 19 or 20 of them now. You can always go back and watch my old ones on YouTube, which are definitely under the podcast playlist tab, and also under the playlist says Who's Starting on podcast. I'm always RealiTEA with Krista Marie everywhere else. Yeah, maybe. I don't like it, but what do I know? I just know what I hear. Oh, no, that's freaking me out. All right, guys. Yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday. I have been in the Sister Wives chat that a couple of people from here are in, and it's freaking hilarious. I do watch Sister Wives. I think it's a joke. I think Robin's playing in our faces. I feel like the IQ channel, she's attorney. It's IQ. I don't know her first name. She's so awesome. She covers it, and they laugh just as they know how much of a joke it is as much as we all do. Okay. But thank you. Thanks for coming, guys. I know it's not a whole long one, but I'll be back on Wednesday. Maybe not Potomac. We'll see. we'll see how it was. And then definitely on Friday, I missed Friday. I missed you guys so much. Like, I was so FOMO too. I was like, I need to go on, but I don't want to do my avatar. I feel like I might as well just do a podcast without video, without, live, without video. I just feel like this, I don't know. People do it. It's fun. People, podcasting, you can do that from anywhere. But I like to be on camera. I like to engage with everyone. Not that it's wrong with anywhere else. And I don't monetize. It's not, my podcast is free, guys. If I get paid, it'll be from, iHeartRadio. But I will see you guys on Wednesday. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, all that crap. Love you. Not crap, but you know what I'm saying. And yes, unless something major happens, I'll be back. I will be back on Wednesday. Unless something major happens, like, Jax Taylor gets rehired or Vanderpump Rules or something. I don't know. Did you guys hear Lindsay with Bananas? Oh my God, I love Johnny Bananas. I found out they were hanging out and I love it. Lindsay, Carl, and Lindsay. And Johnny Bananas. Yes. All right, guys. Love you. Bye.